Hello friends, welcome to Math Academy. In this video, we'll learn how to do long division with examples, so let's get started. Hey friends, it's me from Math Academy. In the last lesson, we learned about the division math operation. We also learned how to divide two single-digit numbers, 10, 20, and 100. And we even learned how to divide two two-digit numbers, 1,000 and 10,000. But what if we need to divide large numbers? Can we do that with our existing knowledge? Well, the answer is yes. There is a special method called long division. This method is used for dividing numbers that are too big to be divided easily by simple division. The basic idea of long division is to break the division process down into a series of easier steps. Let's see how to divide a large number using the long division method. Here's the formulaic representation of long division. You might think of this as a single mathematical formula, but I prefer to think of it visually as a series of steps. Each one is very easy, so don't be intimidated by the entire thing together. Now let's look at these steps up close. The first step is to set up the division problem. The number being divided is called the dividend. The number that divides the dividend is called the divisor. The results of the division problem is called the quotient. Sometimes there's also a remainder. Here's how you set up the long division problem. Write the dividend inside the long division symbol and the divisor outside. The second step is to divide. Look at the first part of the dividend. Determine how many times the divisor goes into that part of the dividend. How many times is to go in a fifth? The answer is 7 times. The result is called the quotient. Let's write that above the dividend. The third step is to multiply. Multiply the divisor by the result from the previous step and write the product below the first part of the dividend. The product is 7 times 2, which equals 14. The fourth step is to subtract. Subtract the product from the first part of the dividend. 15 minus 14 equals 1. The result is called the remainder. Let's write that below the line. The fifth step is to bring down. Bring the next digit of the dividend next to the remainder. Now the number is 14. We repeat these steps. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down until we have completed the division process. Now let's continue. How many times does 2 go into 14? Well, it goes in 7 times because 7 2 equals 14. Alright, write that above the dividend. Then multiply. 2 times 7 equals 14. Then subtract. 14 to 14 equals 0. Bring down the last digit of the dividend, which is 0. So now we have 0. Now we repeat the process. How many times does 2 go into 0? 0 times. That means that 2 doesn't go into 0 at all. So we just bring down to 0. Now we have 0. How many times does 2 go into 0? 0 times. That means 2 doesn't go into 0 at all. So we just bring down the 0. Now we have 0. How many times does 2 go into 0? 0 times. So 2 doesn't go into 0 at all. So we just bring down the 0. Now we have 0. Since we have no more digits to bring down, we are finished. So the final result is the quotient 36, and there's no remainder. That means 900 divided by 25 equals 36, or 925 equals 36. Now let's do another example. Find 784 divided by 7. Set up the long division problem. Write the dividend, 784, inside the long division symbol, and the divisor, 7, outside. First step is to divide. How many times does 7 go into 7? It goes in 1 time because 1 times 7 equals 7. Alright, write that above the dividend. Then multiply. 7 times 1 equals 7. Then subtract. 7 minus 7 equals 0. Then bring down the next digit of the dividend, which is 8. Now we have 8. Now we repeat the process. How many times does 7 go into 8? 1 time because 1 7 equals 7. Alright, write that above the dividend. Then multiply 7 times 1 equals 7. Then subtract 8, 7 equals 1. Then bring down the next digit of the dividend, which is 4. Now we have 14. How many times does 7 go into 14? Well, it goes in 2 times, because 2 times 7 equals 14. Alright, write that above the dividend. Then multiply 7 times 2 equals 14. Then subtract 14, 14 equals 0. Then bring down the next digit of the dividend, which is nothing. So we are finished. So the final result is the quotient 112, and there's no remainder. That means 784 sevenths equals 112, or 784 sevenths equals 112. In summary, long division is a method for dividing numbers that are too large to be divided easily by simple division. The basic idea of long division is to break the division process down into a series of easier steps. These steps are divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. Here's a summary of the long division formula. Dividend divisor. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and I'll see you in the next lesson.